All that wasted land, nothing but sand, heat, and more sand. Would you imagine moving to this place where everything there is just hot, hot, and even hotter? What if, by magic, this endless land of sand could turn into a thriving city? Well, maybe not magic, more like ingenuity. My name is Peter. There's a plan to make this sand into something livable. Someone really ambitious has his sights set on creating something out of nothing. That doesn't sound like something new, but the dream is to build it on the barren desert. Sounds like a work of fiction, but if you have $400 billion, it's not fiction anymore. Since the population is growing, good land is becoming more and more scarce. Why not take a large patch of desert and turn it into something? That's exactly what former Walmart executive is planning to do. Billionaire Marc Lore has a big vision in creating a new metropolis in the middle of the desert. His vision is to create a city called Telosa. Coming from the Greek word telos for higher purpose, it's a purpose that's pretty massive. Before all of this starts, they need to look for a Greek word for how we're going to put together a self-sufficient, thriving metropolis in the middle of nowhere. The dude planned to create a 150,000 acre, eco-friendly, drought-resistant water system and sustainable energy. Any takers? His vision of a 15-minute city design where residents can access work, school, and anything they need in just a quarter of an hour. That, sir, is too good to be true. How many of you have been dreaming for a shorter commute? In time, in the desert. The start of this metropolis dream is the construction to accommodate 50,000 residents across 1,500 acres of hot desert land. It'll cost a whopping $25 billion, and if it succeeds, their plan is to expand to its target population of 5 million residents within 40 years. And who would actually be funding this? Apparently, private investors, philanthropists, and even federal and state grants are considering this might be very viable. Would you be willing to be a resident in this experimental city in the sand? If so, let me know why. Having a thriving city in the desert is not so far-fetched. Roughly 1,200 years in the past, in the high scorching desert of the Chaco Canyon, a mysterious civilization once lived in the sands. The Chacoans designed a sophisticated irrigation system, roadways, and building complexes that house 5,000 people. So it's not that far off. With enough engineering power, money, and a belief in higher purpose, Telosa could be a thriving metropolis.